What's up, everybody? Kafka here, and if you're looking for some info around stash tabs, the currency shop, and then we're going to talk about some of the sales going on right now too for the stash tabs. But I really feel like I didn't utilize the stash tabs in the first acts 1, 2, 3 as good as I should have, and then when I learned some things, it actually made it a lot easier for me and saved me a lot of time in the game. So we're gonna go into the stash tabs. You can see I did purchase quite a bit of stash tabs, but you want to make sure that you get these two stash tabs really fast because they make it a lot easier for you, especially the crafting one. So you can see it's keeping all my orbs in here, and one thing that you could do on this tab is right click crafting. This is the name of mine. You could name it whatever you want. I named it crafting because that's what I like. And you want to make sure this currency box is checked. So what that means is I could be in any other stash tab and I could control right click and all my currency will go to that stash tab. So you can see it added the 6 regal orbs, it added the extra orbs of augmentation, and this organizes it for you. And you could actually, when you get a full inventory of items, you could just come here, go to this tab, and then you could have your inventory open, which is nice. So you could have a stash tab open and your inventory open and upgrade your items to see if there's anything good you get. The other tab I really enjoy is the gem spells tab. It organizes everything very well. This is good if you're ever gonna make an alt too, because you could just come in here and utilize all these different tabs for them. So basically it organizes everything from level 1, which is gonna be a lot of your spells that you've already made and support gems that you already made. And then it goes all to your uncut gems that you have yet to use. So we're collecting them. Gotta catch them all. So same thing here. If I'm not on this tab, I have this gem box checked off. So I could actually just be on this page and, oh, I have some spells that I need to put in. That was a runes ago on its own, but you can just basically put them wherever you want. So really easy. 2 of the best so far for me. But then I want to talk about trading. So trading, you need to make it easy, you need a premium stash tab. So you can see these little coins right here. These little coins mean these 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are all trading tabs. So you could right click that, and once you do that, you can make things public. So you can make it public to price them individually, negotiable on all items. So basically anyone could just message you and say, I'm interested in this item, and they want to offer you, or exact price. So I just set price individually on here. And if you right click it, you could actually negotiate, exact, and whatever that is. So I could say that. Now that they'll know that I'm only looking for exalted orbs on this item, but we're not going to do that. So we're good. So how does it work now? So let's talk about the trading website. So when you go to the trading website, it's just pathofexile.com/trade. So when you search for an item, this is an item that I'm looking for that costs a gazillion exalted orbs. You could hit this button over here called direct whisper. And what that will do for you is it will whisper them in game saying that I have the 40 exalted orbs and I want to buy that. It says if they're AFK, like right here, or it says if they're online. So you're easily able to message someone and get an answer of how it works. So I have an example I'll throw up on the screen, but basically right here, I had someone message me, and you basically just invite them to the group. You could portal to them with the little blue dot on the screen. Once you portal to them, you can just open up trade. Usually it is a quick interaction, and it's very easy to do trading in this game. So just a couple more things about how this website works. You could search for the item that you're looking for. So if I want the blue flame bracers, I could search for that. Now the blue flame bracers are here. It always puts the cheapest one up top first, but you do want to make sure that the item level is what you're looking for on there, and then the stats are what you're looking for, because the stats are obviously different on uniques. So now if you do not want, or if you're looking for something very specific, you could do filters. So you could add like stat filter. So I want all skills. So I want spell skills. I want it to be a wand, or I want it to be a staff. We'll click staff. Now staff with all skills are showing up here. So I could look through these and see if there's anything I want. I can narrow the search even more. So you could even do, literally you could add anything. So you could do a stat group, you could do just more stats, and you could actually say a min and max. So if I only want min is 2, so it will take out all the ones that have just 1, and now they're only going to have ones that have 2 or higher. So this could be an easy way to find stuff for you. Like you can see right here, a lot of these items are just 1 exalted orb, especially when you're like leveling up. So, or orb of transmutation or whatever that is. So you could find items really easily on this. And I promise you, it's actually very simple. When you hit this direct whisper button, it just whispers them in game, and you get to just party up with them, give them what they want, and it makes it super simple. So trading is really important in this game. If you did play on non-SSF, it makes the gearing process a little bit less tedious, because I've gotten my best gear from trading or just finding stuff in the shop, not from loot drops. So I feel like the currency is where you're going to get the good loot from, is just getting enough currency to buy some stuff. All right, so then you're gonna beat Act 3, and once you get further enough in Act 3, you're gonna get this thing called currency exchange. So basically what this is I'm gonna cancel these so you guys could see. So this is basically a little bit more of an expensive way to get some things that you actually need or want in terms of the currency, right? So maybe I need some exalted orbs. So I want one exalted orb. So what do I have to give up to get an exalted orb? It says right here, I could probably put in that, and you can see that the ratio to get a 1 exalted orb is 3 alchemy orbs. So I could place this order if I had enough currency, and that could be something that can be exchanged. So you can mess around with this. Maybe it's Val orbs, so it's 1 to 7. Let's see what this says. 500 for augmentation. But what I'm actually looking for, and what I really want, is a greater jeweler's orb. So let's see what it says. So for 18 exalted orbs. This adds the 4th socket on your gems. So this is something that is really important. If you don't have 3 and you're looking for 3, you could probably get the lesser jeweler orbs. I did do this with lesser jeweler orbs. So it is a 1-to-1 ratio. So I could get a lesser jeweler orb for 1 exalted orb. But I'm waiting on the greater ones, so I'm not going to be using this at the moment. But this is just a way to get some stuff. If you have a lot of currency, you can do the currency exchange and, you know, hopefully get something that's going to make sense for your character. But mainly, I think it's the best things to get are these jeweler orbs. But later on, when you're farming maps, you'll probably have a ton of all this stuff. So if you need something in particular, you could just use the currency exchange to do so. This is another cool thing about here is if you want to just take a look and see what all the different currencies are, you could come to this tab and look at this, guys. There is so much for the currency. You're gonna we're gonna be getting different kinds of currencies all over the place. So this is actually crazy. So lots of cool stuff on here. Lots of cool stuff to look through. I went through and looked through most of this the other day, and I was like, holy crap, we are going to be farming a ton. We got lots. But the delirium, or these right here, are for your waystones. So you could upgrade things in your when you're doing your mapping later on in endgame. So all these things you could do. You're going to have to make stash tabs for all this stuff because you're going to get a bunch of it. So all right, the last thing we'll look at is the shop. We got some sales, guys. So I wanted to make this video too, just because of this, is we have some good deals on your stashes. So one thing that I would do is probably at least a few of your stash tabs is a premium, because that makes it easier to sell items and do trading. So you could easily do that. It's only 10 right now, so 34% off. I have all mine that are premium now, and it doesn't do it instantly. So don't think you didn't get it. It will upgrade. Like mine did it overnight. So you will get it. Don't worry. I'm sure they have thousands and thousands of transactions right now for the game because the game's so popular. I do like the premium stash tab bundle because I got this because I wanted it. I know I'm going to use those. I do like the gem. Like I said, that's on sale as well. The currency stash tab is very good as well. And we'll probably eventually get the essence stash tab because this is something that's going to be used for endgame a lot. and we want to have all the stash tabs that make it easier to use. So, and the Delirium stash tab. So those are 2 stash tabs we're probably going to need. But comment down below, what do you guys think? Does this make it a little bit easier for you guys to utilize the currency tab and utilize the stash tabs? I think that trading is a must if you're playing in regular. So it just makes it a lot easier. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.